Alright, so yo guys, in this video I'm gonna do a quick description of why day traders lose money. I want you guys to take a look at this here. So if you take a look at this chart here, the market went into a downtrend here. And obviously we broke liquidity and then we changed to an uptrend. So we know the market is transitioning to an uptrend. At this moment in time, I'm a swing trader. What am I gonna do? I'm waiting to get positioned into this market. I released a video a few days ago, might have been yesterday, might have been on Monday. I released a video talking about our levels of liquidity that we're looking to target because it hadn't yet been swept yet. And this is why it's important to understand day traders, they don't understand how the market moves. Really and truly, they're very short term based. And for this reason, they don't see when the market's about to consolidate. They don't see when markets targeting liquidity. And on top of that, they can't understand the dynamics of the market. So it stays like this where day traders lose money. Let me show you why. So look, we have this level of liquidity here. This level here, we swept Asian session lows on Tuesday. This is Asian session lows on Tuesday. Then we're now targeting Asian session lows for Monday. We have liquidity resting down here. On top of that, this red line I've drawn in is the line that would divide. Basically, if we break below this line, we know we got into a downtrend because this is a market structure shift. We have price consolidate a little bit, and then if we break below and close below, we know this is the market shift into a downtrend. So we know we can find an optimal entry between the red line and the level of liquidity. If price breaks this white line, we know that there's a level of liquidity that's just been swept, and we know we don't want price to get below this level here. So where am I looking to position? I'm looking to position into the market somewhere in this white zone, preferably closer to the red line, and at the worst case scenario, inside the box or as close to the white line as possible once we sweep it. That being said, we do have liquidity resting here, and this level of liquidity, I believe, is the Friday session, Asian session lows. So that's on Friday. So we know, right now, we just need to sweep one level of liquidity, and then price will go higher. Day traders do not see this. They have no understanding of any of this. So what day traders will be doing at this current moment in time is they'll be thinking, we've had a market structure shift. So now we can expect price to start going higher. For me, who's a swing trader, I'm thinking, I know there's a market structure shift. I know there's liquidity where these day traders have positioned and they've had their stop losses placed. I know once we can sweep these guys out, we've got the momentum to now rally higher. So this is why I'm at a much more higher advantage when I trade. That being said, I just want to also mention we've got Jerome Powell speaking at 6:30 today. So price is trading around this news as well. So the main point I'm trying to make is, as a day trader, you don't get the full view of the entire market. You don't understand why the market's behaving the way it is. You're not understanding, and I'm going to call myself institutional, but you're not understanding why us institutional traders are waiting for certain levels to be taken. You don't understand it. And on a day like this, you will lose 1, 2, maybe even 3% of your account. And I'm not taking any trades until we've swept these levels. So what makes what makes me different from a day trader? I have an overall understanding of the market. One, two, I'm awaiting where I want to position. Do you see the difference? When it comes to trading, what are we trying to do? We're trying to position and execute. Position, find your position, and then execute. I already know we're in an uptrend because we've had a market structure shift. I'm assuming the news today, when Jerome Powell speaks, is going to be the catalyst for the market to move higher. But what am I trying to do? I am waiting on where I want to position. That being said, there's no guarantee that, following the speech today, price doesn't decline further, target these lower levels of liquidity, and continue the decline for a stock market crash. I'm not saying that we're guaranteed to go higher. I'm just emphasizing the level of precision, the level of accuracy, and the level of time. And I call this, we're playing chess here. Trading is chess. Every move needs to be calculated. And day traders are required, just by the factor of you're trading within a session, the session lasts a few hours, you're required to be, speedy with your entries and speedy with your executions. Day traders are naturally required to not be calculated. Not to be, I'm not saying that they're not calculated at all, but I'm saying the level of precision, the thought that goes into me making my decisions, I have a lot more time to think about it. So I first had this understanding of why the market was going to target liquidity. I had this understanding on Monday. Yesterday was Tuesday. I saw price fail to go above. It confirmed my bias. Had a super liquidity at the highs. Now I can see we're clearly targeting these levels. The level of execution the level of precision and calculation has been thought out. This is what day trading fails to do. You fail to execute with, precision, with calculation. Yeah, you might get it right for a week, but I guarantee you, over a month, over 2 months, over 3 months, you will not be able to compete with me because my level of execution and precision and calculation just is much, much further ahead. I trade it similar to the way institutions do. I understand why I'm doing everything I'm doing. That being said, I'm not a perfect trader, of course not. But unless you're new to this channel, I find it very, very shocking when I take losing trades because I know exactly why I'm waiting to see what. and I know exactly what I'm expecting to see happen. That being said, I'm just going to leave the video here. But if you could take one thing away from this video, I want you to understand that day traders do not have the same level of understanding when it comes to the market dynamics that's going on as swing traders. As swing traders, we see the overall picture. I've seen the market shift to the high, and now I'm waiting to position. Where's my optimal area of position? We need to sweep liquidity. Where are the levels of liquidity? I'm now targeting Asian session lows. I'm now targeting Asian session lows. I'm now targeting this area here, which is a sweep of Asian session lows, as well as we've got the area that will cancel the downtrend. So I know if price gets below this red area and it stays below there, I don't want to be in a trade. What would a trade like this look like? If I could get a perfect execution, this would be my trade. I have my 250 pip stop loss, and I have my target to go higher and target the highs of the range, and then potentially even see price, go a lot further to target maybe the high of this fair value gap if I was being a bit, only because I can't guarantee that price is going to get back into the range. So this would be my honest target. And look at that, that's an 8R trade. Nevertheless, I'm going to release this video today before Powell speaks, and hopefully you guys can, if you want to participate. It's not financial advice. Obviously, use risk management effectively and manage your risk. Also use a stop loss. But this is what I'm talking about in terms of the level of precision that I'm looking at. I've been expecting price to sweep these levels. I've been patient in awaiting it, as well as trading around the news. I'm trading around the news. I'm waiting for the news event to occur for me to be positioned, and then hopefully, after being positioned following the news, whatever Jerome Powell says becomes the catalyst for my winning trade. It's all calculated. And if you can't see, I play chess. This is why I play chess, because chess allows me to get in the mind frame of being calculated with my decision making. Nevertheless, I'm going to leave the video there. Let's take note.